Hello and welcome. Right, yeah, I've got quite a lot to say actually. Yeah, it is true. On my last episode, I've just tested to make sure that this is actually recorded. Now, It is true. I don't normally cut, but this is not normal grass. So what I'm going to do is we're going to build a. Yeah, it's got a bit of lag, and I don't understand why. I've changed my graphic settings. This is the Steam version because it's the Steam version that I bought my year 2 season pass, and so it always does weird things when you go between the Steam version and the Giants version. Anyway, yes, let's actually just do the. Yeah, we're going to record a edge. It is above me. It's because it's so small. Yeah, I'm going to try to be generous with what we've. Yeah, let's go back a little so we can actually see the line. Yeah, I want to be generous with the headland. I don't want any badness going into the fields. I want to chop this, and it's going to be a bit of a monster. I do realise that, but we want the grass. It is. And the other thing I was going to say, I said last time about it is true. I've never been a massive fan of going big, and it was only after I had that sort of bit of a meltdown and I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be massive, we can earn 2 million an episode, that I thought sometimes that old saying, when in Rome, really does count. I think let's put some lights on. Yeah, it does, and I thought, well, let's go with it for a change. Does it really matter that if we had 20 million, really? It just means for a change, I really don't need to worry about equipment and all the rest. This is really about to see how well we can do on this map. Yeah, there's a bit of lag for some reason. I don't know what that's about. I've got my settings no higher than normal. Yeah. Don't know that there's a new driver a couple of days ago. Maybe it could be that, or there could be some background interference. I've got my Bandicam software on because my OBS Studio had a funny fit, and all of a sudden, without any kind of change, I recorded last night normally, and it was fine. I came to record today, and it had all sorts of weird happenings on it. So I thought, let's just go back to Bandicam. Hopefully this is not going to produce a stupendous, massive monster size of video. That's my yeah. Right, so stop that recording, and we will indeed call that CP1. I'm quite happy with that name. Right, it's 9:25 in the morning. We are going to cut some grass. We are definitely, we're going to do the best we can. Yeah, and obviously, this is. We're not going to do anything. Oh, actually, let's switch my lights off. And let's switch the engine off. Did that? No, it did work. It's alright. I wasn't sure whether my settings had changed, because there's a lot of settings that are global. So, and yeah, they're alright. So we need to be setting. That's true. We so far have got, I think on this we're going to need to do 2. We're going to buy another mower. It's not like we can't afford it now. I mean, it's gone from the one extreme to the other. So then, let's go and grab another. Wow, well zoomed down. Even though really that you do need sunglasses to look at this one. It is a bit of a beast. We still need a big tractor, but we have obviously spent an absolute fortune. It truly is true. This time we're going to get on with some farming. Well, some mowing, truthfully. Yeah, there is an awful lot of glitching. There really is. Oh, yeah, this is painful. I think I'm going to have to come out and investigate on why I'm getting this on Road River Valley. Yeah, my turn rate's terrible. A lot of stuttering. Yeah, so I'm going to stop the recording. I'm going to investigate, and we shall see what we can see. See you shortly. Hello. It's weird. I'm on the. I think it may be the fact that every time it does say when you've had an update that the compilers have to recompile everything. This is the Giants version, and I'm not getting any of the screen check. If I go on the Steam version, which I downloaded yesterday because it's got the Go Whale pack on. there's an awful lot of lag. Well, it was like that on Agres Balcones on that first day after the update on the Giants version, so I'm just wondering if it's down to that. Right, so anyway, yes, we need to buy another set of mowers, and we're gonna buy the... I think what we're going to do is we're going to buy a proper front mower for the other one. Yeah, it's not like we can't afford it now. I think we'll run the 2 sets of mowers. We don't necessarily... Yeah, it is true, actually. It's not going to make any difference with us having one of the other type of mowers. So I think we're going to probably go for something like the Corto, which is more than adequate for design 1. Yes, that'll do nicely. So we've now got 2 sets of mowers. Yeah, we're going to cut the grass. Yeah, I was sort of saying, and then obviously this sort of ruined things a little bit. Yeah, I am going to go big. Yeah, I am. I'm not going to be afraid of. We're going to try and pull every... I'm trying to learn and go with FS22 the production side of things. I really am. So yeah, we are going to go big, and I'm going to just roll with it, truthfully. So then, who is our second mower? Yeah, we could really do with another... Now, did I stick a front 3-point on the Torpedo? See if I can get its name right. Did I? I did, but then I took it off, and it's now on the fence. Okay, let's go with that a little bit. I would like to see if the Fentwood can cope with the original mower. These mowers were really on the original Fendt pack, the Fendt GT pack in FS19. So we're going to see if this one will actually work with this, because that to me would be the ultimate in fantasticness that it would do this. Last time I tried, no, I don't think I didn't have this mower. No, I didn't. That is true. It was not around. Yeah, I didn't want the one. The farmer Andy did for it was really small, and I would try. Now then, let's see. Can you? As long as you don't scrape on the floor, I think that's about right. I think that's going to work. Wow, we'll have this as our mower then, because it's not ultra powerful, but it's a fantastic machine. Right, so then we've got that for our... Now that is true, it's not really powerful enough. It's 176 horsepower, our pink beast. So technically on paper it can't do it, but it's in the range. Where is mine? It's there. It is there. Yeah, so it is in the range. It can do it, it will do it. I had a 175 horsepower that managed 250 horsepower implements, and it struggled a little, but it did do it. So yeah, we're going to set this going. We shall set it to the 7-meter size of this one rather than the bigger one of that one. When we obviously... Oh, that's a point. No. That, we don't need a windrower. We've got a windrower, it doesn't matter. Let's not care about swathing this time, because the windrower is bigger. Yeah, we're going to turn swath mode off, because it's more important that we have the 2 things going. I do love the fact we've got the Heston baler. Really am impressed. So today is our mowing, so that we've got lots of grass over the winter. Our asphalt business is running. I am a little disappointed, because obviously it's not fantastic. It really isn't. Right, so then if we run with this one here, in fact no, because that one never does it doesn't do the measurements right, in all honesty. So right now, oh, please tell me that I saved the course. Oh, thank goodness for that, I did. So that monster field is almost, in fact it may well be as big as field 11, truthfully, because it's wider but not quite as long. So how big is field 11? Is 6.8 hectares. Wow. No, this will tell us the entire... Well, no, it won't actually. Right, so then, with no further ado, we shall see... let's just make sure that this... We've got those folded... No. Yes, we have. Lower and switch on, and These are in swath mode. Let's just check. Oh. Why is that not showing me? Oh, I bet you have to have it off. Lift, perhaps? Ugh. Why am I... You Wally, you're not getting swath mode because you didn't buy the swath pack. Because you'd go... Yeah, this is actually quite true. It really is, right? Wally in charge. Yeah. That's because normally I really would have that particular set in my absolute defense. Right, create job, field position, open generator and wind. Gonna knock that down to 7 meters. I know it's more than that, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, otherwise you've got to go to the lowest one if you want to use a double. Multiple tools and I think 3 headlands, which is really 6. Brilliant. So 7 meters. Ah, no, this is a special one. That'll do. That will do. Save course. Activate 7 meters. 2 implements. And you can be left 1 at first waypoint. Go. I want to just make sure that this is cut. Oh no, I have. We've seen the grass cutting over here. It's definitely cutting, so we've not got anything to worry about. That it's not cutting or there are any mistakes or anything like that. Yes, I shall have to investigate the... Oh, hang on a minute. Where are you going? Okay. And we want you to be right. And go. Now then, I want to make sure that it's going to drop the mower. Yeah, no, it's right. Really, yeah, I've got to get used to this fact that the mini map, basically, that you can see that. I've got to get used to looking at that to see if my course is right. It's far easier than looking for lines because I usually have the lines off. So, right, so we're going to cut this. We're going to let those get... Oh, no, we were going to... Yes. Calm down. Yeah, anyway, I will finish what I was saying. Yeah, we are going to do productions to the hilt, and we're going to do as much as we possibly can, absolutely to the maximum that we possibly can. Yeah, we're going to work as hard as we can, no holds barred, and we're going to literally show as much of the productions as possible. And it doesn't matter if we earn an absolute fortune, it really doesn't. So we're just going to run with it. We are going to make this here, though, where behind the trees and that, where I said all those bits of land, where we are going to make that into our farmyard. I mean, we've got a bit of a farmyard over there, and we shall continue. We'll keep those there as well, but then we're also going to do that one over there. I am going to time lapse this because this is going to take a while. This reminds me of Rombos, the what I used to call Little House on the Prairie. I don't think it's quite as big, but it is. No, it isn't. No, that was a monster. I'm sure that was. If this was equivalent, that was a 6 hectare field 11. I'm sure Rombos was something like 16. It was a monster. So if this is a 6 roughly as well, that's not a very good cut. But then again, it is only meadow grass. So if this gets us, yeah, a cut, because obviously we're going to chop this field next year and make it into normal farming. Even if that was grass. I mean, we have got the grass business, so it does make sense in a way, but yeah, we're going to look what we're going to do. We're going to go maximum into productions, mainly the ones on the map, but yeah, we are also going to bring... Why is that overlapping with that one when I've gone to 7 meters? It's like it's ignoring that and doing its own thing. Yeah, anyway, yes, I'm going to go into a time lapse. We're going to get this done, get the all of the bales. Yeah, we have a loose thing. We're going to have good equipment. Obviously, I'm going to ramp up my tractors, although I'm very pleased with the tractors we've got. It's no disrespect to them, but obviously, yeah, we do want really a bit of a bigger one. But we've got two lorries before we got a big tractor. Yeah, I probably am going to use the Grain Quid Pro to... Well, no, it's a production. I'm going to try to... Let's have a look at our productions just to remind myself, because that's any trouble with jumping between Let's Play to Let's Play. Yeah, so we've got the crude oil. That's the one where we can only do sand. That's got 46 tonnes at the minute. That's distributing the asphalt pallets. We have got 7 tonnes of asphalt, which, yeah, if we look at... Asphalt is not worth very much at all. It really is almost... Yeah, really. When you consider what you've got to do with it. Now the gold bars. Right, that we are going to investigate. Definitely, I'm intrigued on that one. There is also paper on this as well, isn't there? All my life. Paper's worth a fortune. So we may well... Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, we're gonna sort of do as much as we possibly can. We will do the asphalt business because we've already done it. And do I buy the tyres? I said it's more like we're tidying the local area up with these tyres. I think we'll stick with that as without paying anything for those, because asphalt is really not. Yeah, if that means that for the 7 tonnes we've got that took all that effort to make, that's going to be less than 1,000 for all that lugging and all those different components. I mean, it is really one of the worst businesses I've ever seen on any... It just doesn't seem to make any sense with prices at all. It's... you do get it. It is, but perhaps it is just a poor business. It really is one of those things where you've got to be a wally to go into the asphalt business. Of course, we couldn't check the price to begin with. I mean, on the other hand, the metal business is absolutely amazing. So, yeah, rough with the smooth. We'll crack on. We've got the business. Right, anyway, I do believe I did say that I was going to do a time lapse. This is a little bit slow. So it's normally 6 miles an hour. Ah, he is staying so far behind the pink one, and the pink one is a little underpowered. That's what the problem is. Right, anyway, let's let them... By the time they've done 2, we'll go and get the... This is going to take a while, it is true. I'm going to say my words. Yeah, we're going to get cracking on it. One thing I would like to do quickly, though, is I've loaded... I was on about this the other day, and I don't think I ticked it. I have got a couple of cases that I did put in. I don't think I ticked them on... I think it was Silver Run. There we go. It's that one there. It's 58,900. Obviously for the very base one. And yeah, that's 170 horsepower. 45. That's, yeah, it's actually, to be honest, I think it's probably, I may have had this in once before, because it is one of those that when you look at the 7200, I think the 249 is it. That's about the same, I suppose, and there's another, it's 61. So, yeah, I suppose it's much of a muchness, truthfully. Yeah, is that the biggest? I think it is. We would want a... Oh, okay. Maybe I did. Quick hitch. This is front loader attachment, which you don't normally get in the case. So do you know, I probably will never buy it. I'm not sure I'll ever use it. Yeah, but I'm going to leave it in because you never know. It could be one of those tractors that pops down. Yeah, I usually go for that one now if I'm going to go for it, because it is quite reasonable, just over 100 grand for a 249 horsepower tractor. Is absolutely amazing. But yeah, we can't afford it now anyway. Well, we could, but it would totally totally skint us. It really would. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously we've spent most of our money, and we own all of the periphery now, which is fantastic. We shall grab the torpedo and we shall set this going. It doesn't look like the grass is terribly, but then again, I think it probably would have died back this time of year. So I'm just cutting it because it doesn't really matter that we do cut it. There's a tiny bit of lag on this, a tiny weeny little bit. There's a tiny touch of stuttering. We do seem to be out an awful long way on all of these tractors by the default. Not cutting our normal grass field though, that I draw the line at that. Right, so grab you. And yes, we shall set you going. I do believe I was going into a time lapse. I was, this is very true. So I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Just had a thought, I can leave this lot going for a bit. What we could go and do whilst we're leaving these cut in the field is we could go and actually get that loose bit of metal stuck onto the trailer, really, and sell that, because there is still quite a bit of money's worth there. So I think we will. I know we're on hard economy now. That is obviously going to make an impact on the prices I'm used to, because yeah, we're not going to get what we did before. But yeah, I think I have a point. Now I believe, yeah, that's there. We have the other one lorry down at the store. So I say we go and grab that. And the telehandler's there, but we need to grab it. Yeah. Have I put the back on that? Yes, I have. I can see it. Yeah, it's a shame if that's only relegated though to just doing that one task of dry. But yeah, it's really, you don't really spray that often on. We could do some. I could have sworn I'd already taken this. Yeah. We should drop this back down. Did I reset it or something? Did I use it for something? I'm trying to think what I actually did. I think I did, because there should be a pile of... This would have reset it and lost the contents, and it did have lime in it, so to me, somehow... Yeah, I have reset it for some reason. Ah, I know, yeah, of course, no... I did, I remember doing it. I took the telehandler over to the other side and I did reset it. Yeah, I did, it was a bit naughty, I know, but I was trying to get so much done that session, to be honest, that, yeah, I thought it's... Where's the big bag? We haven't got a big bag handler. It's the rules of this Let's Play. Can you not remember? This is true, we have a pallet fork, don't we? Where's the lorry gone? Right. Well, I'm not terribly impressed with your driving, Mr. Lorry Driver. Flip-flop lady. Because I'm quite sure, or no, maybe I did in a way. I did drop that off. You're following, and yeah, the following isn't so good, but I'll take the rap for that one. I will. That really was probably me. Yeah, so we are going to go big. That is the one thing I am going to say. Right, let's grab this and let's grab the telehandler, and we are going to do some manual loading with my, oh, I do believe I have found it. It appears to be on the back of that. So let's strap that down. We will grab the telehandler in a minute, and we will keep our eye on them so they don't bump into each other. But there is quite a bit of this loose stuff here. We'll check and see where the best price is, and we will run that. No, it's best on the grass. You do get a really good. Now then we want to. Now that appears to have done something weird. Now this one is just like that. Right, let's go grab that telehandler. Yeah, which I believe. No, we've just seen it. Do you know? Hate that when your brain doesn't catch up with what you've just seen. I've just seen my. It's on the back of that. We've just said that. Catch up. Yeah, that grass is definitely much better than the grass we can see over there. Yes, I really do like this. I was going to say bale spike, a pallet fork. Absolutely. Anyway, I am going to, we're still going to do this time lapse. Yeah, I'm going to go into the time lapse. We're going to do the grass. We're going to do this. We're going to sell the. Let's have a look before we go into the time lapse, though, on where is the best price at the minute. I think it'll be the train yard, but I just want to verify this for everybody that it is the train sale point. Now, I know we got much more, but I did say this, that the price we are going to get is going to be, it was high, I do think, it's, oh, yeah, remember we're on hard economy, perhaps it's got something to do with that, it's the reason why the price is now half of what it used to be. I think it might have something to do with that. Do you know, catch up, please, no, we should if we're lucky. Able to sort of do that. Well, that's one way to do it. Yes, I do very much like this. It's got a very good balance for doing this type of thing. Right. That's severely bashed the rear weight. You can see the chrome on a little bit with the shine of it. Ooh. This is a bit messy. Anyway, yes, I did say, and I'm going to go with the fact that I can pick 3 up rather than fight against it. Yeah, it's true. Sometimes you just got to go with it. It is what it is. So yeah, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to go for 3s where possible, but I think this is it. I remember we're selling now, so it's going to be a little bit lower. So I'm going to say my words, and I'm going to see. Oh, that's a little bit high still. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, last 2 bales. Yeah, I thought I may as well do this because we're going to check. Oh, it's just going to check to see what we've got on this. Going through the winter. Obviously, this field now is done till next winter, so all we're going to be doing over this winter is all of our productions. I will be looking at the gold as well, yeah, but I'm going to stick with what we've got for now. And the other thing is, I'm going to say, yeah, obviously we start this on normal economy. Now the asphalt business would be better also on normal economy, so although I'm saying, oh, you know, it's on hard economy. Well, hard economy is like that. It still wouldn't be fantastic. What I'm trying to say is, obviously, everything's tough on hard economy, so it is going to be tougher. I think the metal business will still be fine, but yeah, again, it's a challenge. It's ramped things down a little bit for us being in this particular thing. So I'm quite pleased if it is a challenge. If it's going to ramp back the metal a little bit, then so be it. Yeah, I mean, the gold business as well, all of those type of things we're going to be doing, but again, it's not as easy as it normally would be, which, looking at how good the prices are on this map, well, I don't think that we're still gonna, now that is a little bit, yeah, we're going to need to not hit the building, which we actually went inside the building, so we would have hit the building had Omatana not made it so that it was, yeah, we could actually drive through it a little. And no, I'm not blaming Omatana. I'm thanking her, definitely. We would have taken it out had it not have been, now then, how... Yeah, it is true. I think, oh no, that's going to be in the way there. We've gone and changed things up a bit, and now we've gone and crashed. We have. I usually put that over there, and I've gone and taken the space up with the baler. So I've got the Andersons, the Vicon. It's not an Anderson. Oh. Right, that will do there. We might actually put a side thing on the. Well, no, because we're going to have other sheds, aren't we? So let's have a quick look and see how we did and see what settings we've got, because we do want a lot of this to be grass. Oh, lights. Yeah, we do. Oh, I think I was switched off already. Switched it back on. Let's go and have a look on... No, let's have a look in the productions menu. So we've got to go in there anyway. Yeah, so we will be having a look at the gold bar factory. We have got the... Yeah, that's our tanker body, isn't it? Which really... I thought about this afterwards. We don't really need it there. We are getting our productions run by our production transport company around the map, so I don't really need that there. We will use it, but I will bring that back. Right, productions, I believe we're looking at. Right, so then the asphalt's doing okay. There's 100 and something tons of that. The methane, that's why I really want the grass. Yeah, that is true. No, we don't want that. We want the grass to go in the BGA normally. The only thing about this is, now, how much would it be to ramp those up a little? Okay. Right. That doesn't tell me how much it would have been, but obviously, yes, that's obviously quite expensive. So I'm not sure we'll be upgrading anytime soon, if ever. Right, so hang on a minute. Why is the grass... Ah, that's because... Why did you put the grass in the farm supply production? That is true. Why did I do that? I hope I can take the grass out. Oh, we're making grass to silage. Right, okay, yeah, silly Wally. Yeah, it is true. I think you can, but this is the moment of truth now. We want the big back. Let's go and grab some grass out. Now, how much does it do? Let's just work that out. Our business does how many tons? 250 times 100 is 250, 2,500, 25 tons per day. So over the winter, December, January, February, March, 4 is 100 tons. So we need to be grabbing one full load of that out. The coal should just about manage. You obviously saw that I paid 20 grand for the iron, and yeah, I'm going to stick to that. Tyres, I don't know that I am, because of the asphalt business being not terribly lucrative. We'll just class it as we're reclaiming broken tyres. We'll go with what we've been given on that particular thing. Coal, I think we're going to pay 10 grand a tonne because it's 10 tonne. 10 grand a tonne. Whoa. Now that seriously would be rather bad. Yeah, we'll grab 100 ton one load out of the overtime if it lets you grab it back out. I think it does, or the old one used to. We shall see if this one does. I think it does though, if I'm honest. I'm almost sure I've actually seen it do this. Yes, I have. Thinking about it. So we'll stick that in, and that should last us all the way through the winter, right up until March, April in the BGA, because that we need for the methane. We really do. That is absolutely, we can see the methane off that is tremendous, whereas it's not off normal silage. Now that is the other thing as well. Yeah, obviously the one thing that there's a completely different. That's producing quite a lot of really good things from the grass, both diesel, a bit of DEF, and a little bit of digestate. Whereas obviously the silage produces a massive amount of digestate. So yeah, that is a point actually. Digestate. We are forgetting that it is usually the best time of year for digestate if we are selling to our partner, Missy B. Whereabouts are you? Asphalt, paper. Wow, crude oil is not terrible, apart from the church. Iron ore, well, yeah, you get for free. Coal, I know you get for free, but tyres, digestate, slurry yard 718. I believe that is going to be the oh, it does. Okay, yeah, it doesn't include this. It used to include the slurry yard on this, but now no longer does. Now this should give us the top price for digestate, and it is indeed. Well, it's in January, so next month, and it is slightly not quite green, as in like it's like a yellowy green rather than a green. So we are going to leave it this month. Yeah, we definitely are. We're going to stick that in though, so it does go through the winter for our the methane, because we need the methane for our asphalt production. Same as the sand and that. Now I don't know how much we're going to go through to January morning, and we shall see. Yeah, we shall see what we're going to get from all of those productions overnight and everything. And that's going to produce. Yeah, it is. Right, yeah, it's true. I would like to place, being as we own this plot of land now, some kind of farmhouse. Doesn't have to be massive, but definitely, and maybe something like this to begin with, until we can. And I would like it over here, because this is going to be our farmyard. It truly is. I think I'd like it viewing our field. Would I want to get? Yeah, I think we'll probably use proper buildings there, which is why I'm not really wanting to. Fantastic. Right, so we do have a sleep trigger, a proper one, and I don't mind sleeping anywhere, but yeah. Right, so let's switch our engine off, and we are going to go sleep for the night, and we're going to take our little tiny run around as our thing of choice. I am going to be bringing a bike in. We're going to go and have some fun. I've literally loaded one yesterday on the mod hub, So yeah, we can have a bit of fun on this map. We can't not. I can't. I've got to not. No, yeah. Let's go to the right place. Now I'm not sure if this. I think this is just the steps. I think I had this on Stone Valley. Might not have been this exact one, but I think it was. I'm sure it was, if I'm honest. Yeah, it's just here. I'm sure it is. Yes, fantastic. 8 o'clock, no. 9 o'clock this time of year. Have we done everything? Have we fed the pigs? What pigs, you might ask? Exactly. What pigs? No pigs. We said that. No animals, because we're trying to really be very production heavy. Very production heavy. And bring out what's best on the map. A little bit like the Agres Balcones. That's... Ooh, okay. Okay, we have snow and it is settling. Ooh, 513,308. You see, yeah, that is true. Let's have a look how much we've got on our... Now this is going to average the price of the metal. And I think, let's have a look how much that's doing. Oh, 18 tons of asphalt. Now, I think we're going to stick the asphalt on. I wanted to do it for a couple of months so you could see what it is. You can see the gravel and the sand and the tar are all going down quite slowly now. The tar business. How are we doing on that? Yeah, it's the kerosene that's going a bit slow, isn't it? Let's have a look. The crude oil. Yeah, it's the kerosene that's a little bit slow. 25 plus 25. 100 produces 50. Yeah. So why is that? Is that a bit slow? How did the steel factory do? Yeah, it literally pretty much sold that entire thing. Now, obviously, this does 500,000. I did one load, but I am, as I said, that was just because we're very busy. I took the one load because that's all we could do. But I am going to be doing, yeah, we can afford to do. Yeah, I'm going production heavy, so that would have. I'm going to box clever. I am, but probably not this time of year. Right, so we've done that. We have sold all of our metal. Our tar is going through. Our crude oil is going through. Let's have a look at the top. Actual crude oil, how is that? You see, that's out of sand. So we need to be running 110 tons of sand up to the top of there. So that's why that's literally gone out. That's literally, how much do we do? 100 produces 75 of crude oil. So what? How come then? That should have put an awful lot of crude oil in there. An awful lot. We did 110 tons. Ah, it has. It's still got 41 tons. So the crude oil is in there. It's the the ramping of that is only 100 to again 25 tons of that, which produces 12.5 tons of kerosene. So the kerosene then goes into that to make our tar, and the tar, yeah, it didn't do badly. We've got quite a bit of the tar in the asphalt. Yeah, 27.5 tons. So it's going nicely. It is. It's bringing in some money. All of it, truthfully. Yeah, I'd say next session I'm going to be doing a couple of things. Yeah. Should we do that now, just to sort of show where we? No, I'd like to do that in the. All we're going to do for now is. No, I don't think we are. I think, yeah, let's start this as we mean to go on. There we go, the American flag. I'm trying to think. Yeah, we've got to do this the closest to that point. This is our slabs where we're building stuff. And the gully to where we can get our stuff is over there. So, as I always say, look, oh, actually, we can do over here as well. This is ours, I believe. We should check. I'm sure it is, but we shall see. It is right up to it in the. Oh, actually, even better. Oh, I don't think it's big enough. No, it isn't. Definitely not big enough for what I have in mind. It's fairly flat, which I like. So then, Yes, we are bringing in an old friend. So I think I'm just trying to think if how this is going to work. If we need to do this in 2 different places. We do for this to work. So it's a production, and it is, well, it's not really any more expensive than the old silos that we used to have in the game, the 100 and something thousand. But this is a production silo. This is special. This is the Grain Quid Pro that we've got on Riverside. He says somewhere there is the Grain Quid Pro anyway. Somewhere. I'm sure it is in here somewhere. I'm sure I've got it ticked. Go on, Ben, I'm way too much. Production revamp. Come on, I'm sure it's getting closer now. Aha. Now we want the dearer one, because that is, and it is just a silo. It really is. Although it seems, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't get that to work, so I presume. Right, so we want this here. Do we want it? I think we want it. Oh, okay. Right, I would have liked it like that, but for some reason, it'll not be that you can't. Oh, well, it may be that you can't. It's the mask. And you know, that makes no sense. You would want the vehicles to be coming to this. Yeah, because if we're going to run down the side of the mountain, I don't literally mean down the side of the mountain. Right, so we have got one there. Whilst we're in this super duper flying mode, we're going to fly over to our... Oh, wow. Oh, that's, of course, that's the mine shaft. Yeah, apologies for this. It's a bit messy. Where is our... That is true, actually. Where is ours located? Somewhere in these mountains. Yeah, we're looking for a blue blob. Apologies for this. I could have done this afar. In fact, you know, there's a better way to do this. I know I don't do this very often, but now then, I'm not sure if this is going to be big enough. Now, do we own any land up here? We really need to... Oh, wow. Not got enough. Oh, hang on. Do that. Can we buy the little clearing? No, that is part of the entire thing. Right, so then. The only way I'm going to do this is if I reset that, so apologies, because I wouldn't normally do this, but it's going to take me ages to bring the... bring a truck up here. So I'm going to do this on camera rather than... Yeah, because again, it's that play balance that I'm always on about. It is. I hate doing it in a way, but it's that how long I've got to record on the sessions without me having to run all the way down there and then do that on... I suppose I could have stopped the cameras, but then I'm not going to anyone's intelligence by pretending I'm doing something and then not doing something. So not sure if we're going to get the Grain Quid Pro on this. Yeah, because we only own this little square of land. I somehow don't think that's going to work. I think what we're going to have to do is buy this plot of land. I will do it, and yeah, what we'll do is chop some of these trees down and we'll put the Grain Quid Pro there. I'm quite sure the Grain Quid Pro, almost 100% sure that is just not going to go there. It is a monster, it really is. Oh, case. Okay, never say never. I don't think it is, but it's not quite as bad as I thought it would be. We could really chop some trees down. So I'm quite sure when we look at the little tiny square, it's bigger than you think. I'll tell you how we could do this. Let's run up to there and see if we're in the square. About on the very edge there. Yeah, I think, yeah, probably just about we could manage to do that. And I know the game will allow me to do it, but I want to be playing this fairly. Otherwise, I will be buying the massive chunk of things, which we probably will be able to do. Now, the digest state is up to what? Because this should be green now, and it is 186,000 for all of our digest states. Now, if we do, now this is one time when you can't use productions, because if you look at the price of digest state, it only shows the best price, but the worst possible price, it's gonna go to every single one that would do digest state, which would then mean we're gonna get a terrible price. So this is one product that the digest state to the slurry yard we have got to manually do. So we're going to do that next session. We're going to grab up that to get 186,000, and we're going to do, we're going to grab a few lots of the iron, and we're going to send the iron through the magic of the Grain Quid Pro. Because it's a production, we're going to use, as I said, we are going to use production. I'm going to do this to the best of my ability, to use productions to the absolute utmost, to sort of show the power of productions. Yeah, hopefully I will have grasped that enough. So yeah, we need to be grabbing some more sand up here. So it looks like we're doing this the old-fashioned way next session, because I can't reset the thing. I've got to come up that hill. Oh, we're never going to get up that hill with snow, are we? No, I think we're probably going to have to bring the tree begon up, and we're going to have to chop this. But the one thing we're going to have to do first is the digester. I think what we're going to do is, yeah, we'll hire the tree begon. I think we will buy this square. We'll be really, yeah, because we know money is quite a. We're going to buy that. 687, 387, 487, 587. We're not going to quite have enough, and then we'd have to do the Grain Quid Pro. So we've got, yeah, till March. I think what we're going to do next time is literally manually grab as much of the iron and some more coal, and spend some money, invest heavily in that business, and then we'll go and obviously do the digest state, and then we shall see what we shall see. So yeah, you can see I am right, and if you imagine if this was on normal economy, it would now be up at nearly 1 million again. So I mean, it's still fantastic, but I wanted it to dampen it a little bit, otherwise it would have got silly. And I mean, to be honest, on hard economy, I don't think I can ever recall any Let's Play on hard economy where I've got that kind of money like we have done. And yes, I know we bought a really lucrative business, that is true. Right, anyway, yes, enough waffling. Yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope, well, as always, I do always love to hear from yourselves. Yeah, I do hope that you stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.